One of the promises of God that inspires me regarding waiting is found in Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Good evening, everyone. I am Claire Michele, a follower of Christ, saved by His grace, 37 years old. It's an honor for me to share how my waiting turned into blessings. Reflecting on a clear memory from a few weeks prior to graduating from high school, I was 16 years old. Our fourth year class advisor gave us each a piece of paper and asked us to write on how we see ourselves in 10 years. I wrote that I will be working in a bank and have my own family, but it didn't happen the way I wanted. I finished school with a bachelor degree of education. I desired to move to Canada or to the United States, but at the age of 30, the Lord led me to Thailand. I noticed most of my friends beginning to marry and have their own family. I had faith that one day I would also experience marching down the aisle wearing that white gown where my man awaits me. I faced so much pressure from my family and friends. Typical comments and jokes included, "Nako, mag-asawa ka na, lagpas ka na sa kalendaryo. Di bale, may thermometer pa naman." These jokes and comments were sometimes fun, but most of the time they hurt and led me to ask, "What's wrong with me?" They taunted my ears. Sometimes I found myself crying before God. I had been in various relationships, love interest, mutual understanding relationships, and have used online dating websites as recommended by friends who successfully met their husbands that way. Yet, these were not God's way of answering my prayers. And while waiting, I found joy in giving back to God through using talents and gifts He blessed me with, and which I found very satisfying and fulfilling. Last summer 2014, while on holiday with my family at Jensen, we had serious family problems that led to disappointments. I was down, confused, questioning whether to stay in the Philippines. Returning to Bangkok with a heavy heart, I decided that it would be my last year to stay. I planned to go back to the Philippines for good. In May 2014, on an ordinary silent night, I found myself pouring out my heart to God and crying. I was depressed. I had tough and sincere prayer to God, surrendering myself, my desire, my plans, and my dreams. I told myself that somehow marriage was not God's design for me. So why pursue it? Why should I invest my time and energy? He is our God and He will take care of me. So I gave up the desire of getting married. Instead, I embraced the thought of serving Him in my singleness. When I gave up everything to Him, I realized that He is my everything. Even in the midst of sorrow, God is working to fulfill His plan. To my surprise, two missionaries prayed before they introduced me to this wonderful man, Michele, and the Lord blessed our relationships.
In June 2015, we were blessed by uniting as one.
I realized that my high school wish was granted after 20 years, and God rerouted my path. Bangkok to Jensen, Philippines, to Bangkok, and now
Ohio, USA.
it is our joy to declare how God continually favored us. Although I worried about us having difficulty getting pregnant due to my age, in August, the Lord blessed my womb and entrusted us with a new life to take care for. This is God's story written in my life. What an honor for me to share God's amazing way of orchestrating things for me. I challenge you to remain faithful in waiting upon the Lord. Along the way, He will reveal the answer to our prayers. And let's remember that as we wait, He is in the process of equipping us so we will understand and enjoy the blessings He has prepared for us. Waiting is worth it when God is with us. I experience all this because I have Jesus Christ leading the way for me. And for those who haven't placed their faith in Christ, I invite you to do it. And to those who are in Christ, let's keep the faith in us. Continue to remain faithful to what He has called us to do.